How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we're going to be doing a breakdown of the best created player in MLB The Show 21. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing we're going to go over is the updated schedule featuring a brand new Battle Royale Diamond Round. We have a player program in Ryan Zimmerman. We have a headliner pack featuring Jason Kendall. We also have a brand new event and an upcoming Conquest map. And this map will in fact be the shark map, as it lists that clue there, what's in the water. We've had that shark map for about 3 years now, and we should see a return with a lot of great hidden rewards. We also have an upcoming 6th inning program that could feature a 99 overall Adley Rutschman. The clue there was this card gets his first 99 overall, and Adley Rutschman, as many people know, did not have a 99 future star in last year's game. We recently got Wander Franco, so hopefully we get Adley Rutschman. I think that would be pretty cool. We do have the player program Ryan Zimmerman. Thought he might be a little bit better against lefties. We have the Bruce Sutter as well, and this card is not as good as I was expecting. He does have great individual break and control on his pitches. This Ozzie Smith is absolutely terrible. I don't know why anyone would use this card. Even if he is your favorite player, I would still not recommend using this card. He's not going to do anything for you unless you're looking to lay down a bunt, maybe steal a couple bags, have that 99 fielding. But there are a lot better options at shortstop that you could, get some power in the lineup as well. The best thing about this event is easily this 50 win home run derby choice pack. Now 50 wins is no joke. That's a lot of games, but you do get that pack. We also have some Tops Now players added, and these players might be the best cards that were added into the game today. And when that's the case, I don't know about the content update. I don't know about the cards they selected for these rewards. But the Tops Now players are decent. Tyler Gilbert threw a no-hitter. He gets a card. I was expecting, 96 overall players since we got 95 overall the last time around. I thought Ryan Zimmerman might also be a 96 overall, but we're getting a 95 player program. Not terrible. As far as the event rewards go, I don't really know why SDS chose those players. I don't know if they thought that would be a good idea. I don't know, but it doesn't make much sense to me. I'm just trying to be as honest as I can. The last good event we had, I think, was the Ralph Kiner event, where we were able to earn that card. At least that card was a good bench bat at the very least. But this Luis Urias card is probably the best card that we got today. I think, you could argue with the parallel system, right? Gold defense in the secondary positions, decent speed, not really fast, but decent speed for a corner infielder, and then a bunch of power. This Jason Kendall is also somewhat decent. I mean, he's an average card. He's a card that's going to hit for contact. He will have a little bit of sneaky power every once in a while. If you parallel him up all the way, he'll have 85 against lefties, and that's all right. I mean, I would much rather use a variety of other players. But we're going to talk about the best possible build for the created player in MLB The Show 21. And we have none other than Pablo Sanchez. We have the Adrian 2 build, or the Yo Adrian archetype. And I've made some adjustments to my player. So we're going to take you through the perks. We're going to take you through the equipment. I have made some slight adjustments to my loadout and some things that I have noticed with the way this player plays. I've also noticed how overpowered this specific player archetype is on a creative player. Like, this is by far the best possible option for your creative player, and there's not really a way to grind it out as quickly as it once was, right? The patch on the ball player and the simulation patch kind of affected that. But if you have the Yo Adrian archetype at the diamond level and you add the perks and equipment that I've put on my creative player, he will have some of the best attributes in the entire game. The one thing you could say about this card is that his clutch attribute is somewhat low. That is really the only thing that will significantly affect the way this card plays, especially with runners in scoring position. But we are going to go through the equipment one more time. I wanted to talk about how to use this player at any position as well. I've made a video talking about that. But as you can see, right, we have several activated builds here. We have the Yo Adrian 2. We have a center fielder. We have Hawk 2. We have the Yo Adrian, the original build that I went with. And we have 2 pitchers builds. Okay, so I definitely use different perks and equipment items with my pitcher. I've made a video talking about that as well. But the Yo Adrian build, the thing about the archetypes in general is that you can use these archetypes at any position. As long as you have a bronze archetype, a silver archetype, gold, or diamond that lists the primary position on the right-hand side of the screen. Notice how I switch from the starting pitcher to the Yo Adrian. It changes my primary position from starting pitcher to third base. Then when I select the shortstop, the Hawk position, he switches to a primary shortstop. This will affect, whether your player has that secondary position badge or not. You do not want to put your created player in one of their secondary positions. You want them in their primary, activated in that way. And once you go into a game, right, even though my player is playing shortstop, I will select the Adrian 2 loadout right before I go into a game of ranked season. So if you have a created player, you're trying to search for a match, you go in, it asks you which build you want to use. And you always pick the best build that you have, but you want to make sure that before you go into the game, your player is activated at the position that you want to use him. So I have the Hawk 2 build activated at all times because my player is playing shortstop. And then when I go into a game, I select my Adrian 2 build with these equipment items and these perks. Every time I go in, he has, the diamond badge on defense. He has the maxed out contact almost at 122. He has the 113 power with 107 vision, or 103 vision, my mistake. But this is the squad that I'm using. And after making a few adjustments to the creative player, I just noticed that it's way better than every other creative player that I play against. I'm also using Anthony Santander's swing. I was using Cody Bellinger. The swing is just personal preference. Every player with these attributes will be good, regardless of their swing. But it's all personal preference. Pick one you like to use. I typically like to use a switch hitter. But the reason why I'm making this video a little bit later on in the year is because the game's been out for a while. I've had an opportunity to try out a lot of different creative player builds, equipment items, perks. I've also faced a lot of different created players. And this build, I've gone up against a handful of times, or actually most of the time, to be honest with you. And it's by far the best one. But I also had a couple people ask me recently to make this video. So if you have an idea, if you want me to help you out in some way, that's why I'm creating the videos in the first place. Let me know what you want to see in the comment section down below. If it's something that I can do, I will certainly try and include it in another video or focus the entire video on that idea. So with that being said, I'm College Lefty. Hopefully you're able to kind of understand my process and what I'm doing and why I'm talking about this. But until next time, peace out.